Okay, so what we have here, this manipulative will satisfy standard 2 of the UEN first grade core. It says, students will identify and use number patterns and properties to describe and represent mathematical relationships. Specifically, Objective 1D, use patterns to establish skip counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s. So what I did was I went over here to the math manipulatives and I did number and operations, grades pre-K through 2, and I scrolled down to the hundreds chart. So this is really great because there are so many ways that you can use it. If we're just starting by counting by 2s, we would want to start at 2, because that's generally how we do it. And it says count by 2 over here, and then the child could do it by practicing doing each one, which is really cool. But even cooler is that if they get stuck, they can animate it, make sure that they understand what's happening, or you could just skip that and show all of it. And I like the show option because it really shows the patterns that you don't necessarily see otherwise. So let's say you're counting by 3s, you can see the patterns there. And I think, at least for me, it really helps to see these patterns because you realize what's happening as you're going higher and higher with the numbers. Makes it a lot easier once you get into multiplication and those things later. And I just think conjure boards are awesome and super helpful. And so you can go all the way up to 20 on these. And you can practice all the way up, which is great. I don't know how I got all the way up there. And I like that you can start anywhere, so if I wanted to count by 2s just doing odd numbers, starting at 1, I could do it that way as well. I think this is great for individual practice for kids, as well as whole group. You can see the animated version, or you could just show the patterns.